Hi. So today we are going to talk about opening a boutique. Now, when you think about opening a boutique, there's so many different options out there. If you're going to do a direct sales company, which one are you going to choose? If you're going to open your own business, and that's why I wanted to talk about this, is because I've worked for two direct sales company and now I own my own boutique. My strap's crooked here. Oh well. Okay, so I have sold for Lularoe and I've sold for Agnes and Dora, and now I am my own actual own boutique. So I kind of wanted to talk to you about the pros and cons of all of it. Since I'm not with a direct sales company anymore, I'm not going to give you a biased opinion. I'm going to be completely honest with you on how my experiences were for both of them. So I started with Lularoe first. So that's what I'm going to talk about first. Now I sold for Lularoe, remember, about a year, 2 years ago, back when the Carly was the newest item that they had. So it's been a while, so my experience is going to be a little late, I guess, in the past, which I don't think it's changed too much other than new styles that have come. So the one good thing with Lularoe is when you first start with them, your order, you get a lot in your order. You get a lot more clothing pieces. I don't remember what it was, and I don't remember what it is now. I don't know what it is now because I haven't looked into it. But I remember paying, I think it was $6,000, and I got a good amount of clothes. Another good thing about it is people know Lularoe. That is a known name. So you don't really have to market yourself as much. You just go to like buy, sell, trade groups and put out like that you're going to do a giveaway. People join your group and for the most part they stay. So I was pretty successful selling Lularoe, and I don't think I did anything special. Another positive about them is that when you order inventory from them, shipping is free. I didn't realize that would be a positive about them until I switched. Shipping is free, and that is awesome. A couple of cons is that you cannot complain about anything when you're selling Lularoe. You can complain to maybe like if you have a couple of friends that are selling too, and you're not happy with the quality, which is one of the reasons why I stopped. You're basically told you're negative. Everything has quality issues. They're not the only ones to basically get over it. But what's frustrating about it is it took months to get paid back for items that had holes in them or the stitching was messed up, which sucks. And the fact that they don't have multiple, you know what I mean, like they have a certain amount, they say, which I don't think is true, because when you sell it you get like 10 of the same shit and you get over it real quick. But the fact that it's so limited that you don't get that item back, so that was something I didn't like, and I wasn't comfortable with their card system. They now pay you on a card, and when you read the fine print, it says, oh, they can charge you this and charge you that and charge you this and charge you that. Now, I've been told that they're not giving you charges. Like, if you use the card, there's a fee. If you pull money from an ATM, there's a fee, because there's no bank. So you pay an ATM fee if you just want to take cash out. To transfer that card to your bank, there's a fee. And like I said, that's what the fine print told me. People are saying different, but this is what it says in black and white. So the fact that they can do it and they have that control over you, and it wasn't going into my bank account anymore, I just wasn't comfortable with it. So that card was the main reason why I stopped selling Lularoe and I switched to Agnes and Dora. So now I'm going to talk about Agnes and Dora. And feel free to ask me questions in the comments, because I'm just doing like bold points. But if you want to know more in depth of both companies, leave me a comment. And I'll reply back to you with how it went. So with Agnes and Dora, the one thing I really liked about Agnes and Dora was the quality was so much better. And I'm saying was so much better because that is starting to change with the new pieces that are coming out. It's like they're trying to get so many pieces out so fast that I feel like the quality is now kind of tanking. You're allowed to complain in Agnes and Dora. So I can go straight on the Agnes and Dora page with the founder of it in there, and I can give a complaint. There's people, they have rads and gems set up to where you can complain to them, and you're actually heard. They make you think you're heard. At least they pretend to care about why you're upset. You're not told you're negative. You're not told that you just need to get over it, that if you don't like it, just stop selling. Like, Lularoe was really bad about that. Like, you could not, it's okay, baby. Sorry, I have a baby. You could not say one thing negative. People jump down your throat. So the good thing with Agnes and Dora is they have things in place for you to voice your opinion and for you to complain and for them to at least pretend to care. So that meant a lot to me. The group of women I thought were better. They try to help you out. If you were going out of business, if you just needed a quick buck and you needed to sell some of your inventory at wholesale, they bought it no problem. It wasn't anything. And actually, I got to the point where I was only buying the stuff people were selling at wholesale because the shipping was cheaper. Because Agnes and Dora doesn't have free shipping. And I live on the East Coast, and they're based in Utah. So it took months and, like, not months, but weeks. I'm sorry, weeks and weeks for me to get my order from them. Plus, I paid so much in shipping. So if I had, let's say, $1,000 to spend on inventory, I could really only buy $700 worth because the shipping was outrageous. It was outrageous to ship to the East Coast, and I heard it's the same for the central people in the middle too, where people on the West Coast, their shipping was cheaper and they got their stuff like the next day. So they had a high advantage, which in Lularoe, it's the same thing. You get the high advantage. One thing I want to say about both of them is do not ever join a direct sales company. I'm talking about Lularoe, Agnes and Dora, Unique. What else is there? I don't even know anymore. The place with the jewelry, the pearls, okay? All of the same, it's all the same crap. And when I say the same crap, I mean to where you may be the boss of your own business, but you don't own jack shit, okay? So, and what I mean by that is, yes, you have your own shop. Yes, you have this and you have that. But at the end of the day, there's someone on top of you, above you, making the rules, telling you what discounts you can do, how you can do your discounts, how you can promote them, what your shipping charges need to be. You don't control any of the pricing of your items. They have set prices of the items. So yes, you're a boss. So I look at it like you work at Walmart and you run that department. So you run that department how you want to run that department. But at the end of the day, you still have to follow their code, right? You still have to do it exactly how they want you to do it. You can't just, you're not Mr. Walton. All right, so that's what I mean by that. So don't ever start a direct sales company thinking, oh, I'm my own owner and I have complete control, because you have not complete control. You have some control, but everything you do is so limited. Lularoe, you cannot advertise what your sale is going to be. You need people to message you. Agnes and Dora, you're not even allowed to do a sale unless they email you telling you you can. Okay, so things like that suck. Now, I can't speak for how unique and the jewelry and the pearls and all that. I can't speak how they do their sales, but everyone has the same prices. So I'm assuming that they tell you what your prices need to be and yada, yada. The good thing about selling for a direct sales company is people know brands, and that brand is out there. So people know Unique Makeup, people know Lularoe clothes, people know Agnes and Dora clothes, people know, except me, the pearls and the jewelry and everything now, the skincare, Rodin and Fields, the eyelash serum, okay? People know that stuff. So it's a little easier to sell it because it's out there, right? But I just recently opened my own boutique. It's okay, Mama. It's okay. I have a 7-month-old who does not want me to be recording this. So, when you open your own, it's so much better. I have control over everything. I buy these clothes. I buy them from wholesalers. I have different brands. I actually have Buckle from the mall. I didn't even mean to buy Buckle from the mall, but I have their brand in my boutique right now also. You go to wholesalers, you buy your brand, and the best part is that when there is a defect and you catch it, you tell them there's a defect, they don't give you a hard time at all. With Agnes and Dora and Lularoe, you got such a hard time with the defective item. Not anymore. I didn't even submit pictures for half of them, which I've only had 3 defects so far. And I didn't have to I just emailed them saying, hey, you gave me this, it was defective. And they apologized, and they sent me new ones out of the same thing and the same size. My daughter's spitting at me. You're so silly. So I didn't have to get money back. I didn't have to disappoint my customers and not have that item. I got the same items back and quickly, all within a week. And then where I'm ordering is in California, and I'm getting my shit so fast. I'm getting my shit within like 7 days of ordering it. Where 7 to 10 days, where Agnes and Dora and Lularoe sometimes took a lot longer. So I don't believe that, oh, it's because you're far away. Because now I'm ordering big ass boxes and they're getting here quick. So now I'm going to talk about like my own thing. And it is hard. It's a lot harder now because I sold for Lularoe and Agnes and Dora. I already have a following for my boutique, which is a little easier, but at the same time, it also makes it that much more challenging because I got some people to fall in love with Lularoe. Then I had to get them to fall in love with Agnes and Dora. So now I'm trying to get them to fall in love with what I have now. So at the same time, the people are there, but I have convincing to do, a lot more convincing to do, because people are like, whoa, Michelle, you've been jumping ship. Like, what's going on? Also, I have to build my own website. I can't just sign up and make a password on a page. I had to build my own website, which I decided to go with WordPress. I looked at all of them. I looked at WordPress, I looked at Shopify, I looked at Squarespace, I looked at Wix, I looked at Weebly, I worked at BigCommerce, and I made free accounts on all of them. WordPress won me over. WordPress, I have the most freedom to make the most professional website. The other ones are a little more limited. Squarespace is the worst. Unless you want to do absolutely nothing. I would say Squarespace is the best for maybe a blog, but not for selling. It was the worst one. And then what I did was I went on YouTube and I actually found a video of the NYC Tech Club. And it was 4 hours long, guys. 4 hours long. Let me get my baby. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. So it was a 4-hour-long video that I had to watch. Me and my husband, we sat down, and obviously we don't have just 4 hours in a day to watch it straight. So it took us about a week and a half to actually go through and do it all. But they broke it down with everything that I needed. It was the best. This is Millie. Say hi, Millie. It was the best that I could have asked for. It really, my website looks phenomenal. And I'm going to link everything that I have in there. Now, the advantages of starting off with other companies first was I already had my hangers. I already had my office space. I already had my shipping supplies. With WordPress, what you can do is you can buy shipping labels through them. So if someone buys something, you get notified, and you can choose to buy a shipping label through them and have it emailed to you. So you don't actually need to get stamps like you do for Agnes and Dora and Lularoe. I still have my stamps, but I'll probably be getting rid of it soon. That's $15.99 a month I can save. And it's cheaper to just go out and buy yourself a scale. You can even use one of those kitchen scales. So I already had all of that. So you're going to need hangers if you don't have them. You're going to need the clothing racks. You're going to need all of that, no matter which one you decide to do. No one provides it for you. I do like the fact that with, like, it's the same with Agnes and Dora, you have stock photos. I don't have to spend all day taking pictures like I did with Lularoe. Saves so much time, and the stock photos look awesome, so you don't even have to worry about it. You could still do flat lays. You could still do all of that. You can go to websites. Once you become an LLC and you have your EIN number, you take your EIN number and you can find these websites where you can buy all your clothes, you can buy all your accessories, you can buy... You're just so cute. You're just so cute. You can do all of that, and you go and you buy the clothes, and they're so cheap. They're so much cheaper, and then you decided what you want to sell it at. So that's what I do, is I determine whatever the shipping cost was. Some have free shipping if you spend a certain amount. Some, you have to pay for shipping. The ones you have to pay for shipping, I take the shipping cost, I divide it by that many items, and that's what I decide my selling price is going to be. That way I don't lose money. And I'm still on my first shipment, and I'm obviously going to start carrying things that are a bit more expensive, but I have everything in my shop is under $40, and I have a shit ton of jeans. I carry jeans, I carry cardigans, I carry the long cardigans like the Sarahs and the Dusters and all of that. I have tops, I have regular cardigans, I have dresses. Everything right now is under $40 you can buy it at, because the prices for the other two were getting ridiculous. There's no way I could make someone say, here's $100 for a pair of jeans. Well, unless Michael Jackson pissed in those jeans, I'm not going to spend $100 on one pair of jeans. I'm sorry. I'm a stay-at-home mom with a baby. My husband, you know what I mean, is the sole provider. Like, I have $100 to spend on jeans. No, thank you. My jeans I sell are $30 to $38. Boom, right there, and you can wear them multiple times. So that's what I look for. Not, it's ridiculous to me to make people spend so much money on an item just because of your name when you know your main clientele are mothers for the most part, and you just don't have that, that money to spend. And that's why people don't buy for themselves a lot anymore. Like, all my money goes to my daughter. I can't even tell you, not that she has them in her hair right now because we're at home doing nothing, but she has so many hair bows I put in her hair. She has the cutest outfits. I mean, she looks awesome. Every time we leave this house, she looks on point. And me and my husband are just okay. So with the price points, I'm able to get myself to look like, I'm not homeless. So that's nice. But that's what it is. If you really want to be your own boss, I love you. If you really want to be your own boss and you really want to run your own business, that's what I recommend you to do. I don't work for a direct sales company. I can't have people under me and make money. If you have any questions about it, please, please, please comment. I will be honest with you. I can give you my email, or we can message through Facebook, or however you want to do it. And you can just ask me questions about anything and I'll tell you. I don't care. It's not like I have to sell you to be under me, and it's not like I'm getting anything from anybody, or, I'm tied into a company and I have to be, Mrs. Positive, Penny Positive is what I called it. I don't have to be that anymore. And I can tell you, yeah, there's pros for both of them. You're going to make money. No matter what you decide to do, you're going to make money. It's just how much more money do you want to make? I can buy my shirts for $6 a pop, where I think the cheapest ones in Lularoe were $13, and the same with Agnes and Dora. And I can sell them for cheaper and make more. So it's just all what you want to do. I'll put all the information down below. I'll even tag the NYC Tech Club. I'll see if I can. If I can figure it out, I will. On how to build the website. And I have the shopkeeper theme, but I think now they have a new one out. But I went with the shopkeeper theme. And I'll even put my website under it so you can see it. You can see it, and you can, see what I did and what they helped me build. But I need to hop off now because I need to change a diaper and get her out of her pajamas. All right.